Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Midgard Golf. So we're out here today, still at Bandon Dunes Golf Resort in Bandon, Oregon, playing Pacific Dunes, my second favorite course out here, second only to Sheep Ranch, and actually my Pop's favorite course out here. So there's Pop's, and he's going to be having a great day today. I should let him do the commentary. He'll probably have better things to say about the course than I will, but my stuff's going to be pretty good too. I love this track out here. So this first hole that we've got out here, 304-yard par 4, very narrow, tree lined all the way on the left side and a little bit open on the right side, but you got some sand trouble over there, so you really don't want to be there. But if you really skyjack one up there, there's an adjacent fairway over to the left there that'll let you come back in to play back to the right if you happen to snap hook one over there. So you're not completely dead if you do, but oh boy, from this view it does. It looks like it anyway. So yeah, I think probably gonna give it the, well, shoot, God, the wind is howling right in our face right now. So I'm probably going to give it the 2-iron and smoke that out there. See if we can't just keep it low. And yeah, scream it out there maybe 230 to 250. And hopefully give ourselves an opportunity to get on into with about 150 to 170 left. So let's give it a rip, see what we got. right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on the second hole. 335 yard, par 4, pretty straight up the gut. More trouble left than right, but if you miss way right, then you're going to be in the shit. So you just definitely don't want that. Like Dave just did. It won't be that bad. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. But yeah, so we're going to hit the big old D-stick, give it a pipe out there. Wind's still in our face, so that sucks quite a bit. But yeah, so I'm going to see if we can't hit one fairly decent. As long as we get it over those traps in the middle and left, then we should be A-okay for our approach shot on into. Let's give it a rip, check it out. Alright, ladies and gents, here we are on the third hole. Our first par 5 of the day, big old 476 yard par 5. So says my GPS there. So pretty straight up. You got little kind of grenade bunkers all throughout here, short right and 3 in the middle. So, but really if you want, I mean, honestly, if you want a really good angle on the green, it's probably going to be to the left side. But I mean, the safest place to hit is over on the right. So I'm probably going to aim out right since I'm kind of hitting everything left today. And it's another one dead into the wind, so I'm just getting smacked by that. But yeah, just going to give it the good old rip with the big old D-stick, see what we can do. Par 5, so we got a little bit of room for error. Be all right. Let's give it a rip, see what we can do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on the 4th hole. You know, this might be my favorite hole on this track. Just beautiful. 412-yard par 4. Downwind now, thankfully. Wind's in our back, not hitting it right into my face anymore. At least not for the moment. And it is howling wind. And yeah, usually you can see forever off this when the marine layer's not here, but look at this. And there's the Pacific Ocean. Yes, sir. I mean, hard to beat that. And there's Uncle Gil. He's doing a lot of camera work for me today. So yeah, when you see the camera moving when I'm hitting, he's the one behind it. So thanks, Uncle Gil, for that. Appreciate you. So yeah, so this hole pretty straightforward. Got a little bit of trouble on the left, but that's about it. And green side's the same. And of course you got big trouble to the right. You got like a 800-foot cliff or something down to the Pacific Ocean. Well, maybe not that far. Maybe not 800 feet, but it's a long way. You're not getting your ball if you miss right. So if you're gonna miss left. Even if you miss into the bunker, at least you'll still be in play. But yeah, last time I was here, I pounded one 350. But after my first few drives today, I'm not thinking I'm gonna get that today. But who knows? I might catch some fire. So I gotta catch it at some point here, get off this bogey train. Hopefully, but I'm kind of hustling to play out here. So we'll see. But yeah, either way, love this hole. Hope you guys enjoy it too. Let's give it a rip. Let's see what we can do. All right, ladies and gents, here we are at number 5. Obviously, I took liberties on that last putt over there, one-handed it in, but they or past it. But I called that a par because I felt like it. That's why. But anyway, so this hole here, 175-yard par 3. Left side is definitely the preferred miss, faux show. Get out into that right, you're just going to be in a death bunker. It's going to be bad. Unfortunately, the wind is right behind us, but sort of pushing a little bit to the right. So you definitely don't want to let it, you know, do that. Yeah, hit a little bit of a draw into it if you can, which I can. So that's probably what I'll do. And try to miss left if I miss at all. So, yeah. 175 should be the, oh well, it's hard downwind, so maybe only playing like 170 or so. Pin's kind of up front, so maybe I'll hit a 9-iron at it. Maybe the 9-iron's a stick, actually. Yeah, let's give it that. See what we can do with that. So let's give it a rip. Check it out. ladies and gents, here we are on the 6th hole. So, short par 4, only 290 yards from these here green tees, which are one up from the tips, by the way. That's where we're playing. And, yeah, I mean, wide enough fairway to kind of hit what you like, but, boy, if you miss left, you're going to be in a bunker that's just evil, right in the middle of the screen right now. So you don't want to do that. If you're going to bomb one, definitely favor the right, but not too far right. I mean, yeah, it's just a tough hole to make sure you hit driver really properly and get up there close for a chip on. Apart from that, I mean, you hit anything, it's dead into the wind this time of year, so that'll take some yardage off of you, no doubt. But, yeah, I mean, pretty much anything you hit out into this little landing area right in front of us in the middle of the screen now is going to be just fine and probably leave you about 1 to 150 in. So that's probably what I'm going to do, is just play it safe, just because I don't feel like flirting with these bunkers. It just sounds evil. So yeah, let's give it like a 4-iron. Pump that out there, see what that does, and then we'll see if we can't put a little like gap or pitch wedge on to that green. All right, let's give it a rip and check it out. Alright, ladies and gents, here we are at number 7, the number 1 handicap on this course. Big old par 4. Kinda narrow, too. I mean, tree lined on both sides. Yeah, 443 yards. If I didn't say that already, I think I did. So, yeah, and we're actually teeing off from the box over there. So, half the fairway is going to be blind to us where we're actually teeing off. But, yeah, I mean, this one, shoot, you really don't want to miss bad either direction. It's kind of like a Colorado hole right here. So, yeah, I mean, Dave just hit one there. That's a good shot. Yeah, that'll play. I mean, he'll have a long way in. Probably not getting on in two, but, yeah, that's a good shot out in the fairway. So I'm just probably going to try to smoke one out there, maybe leave my hands out a little bit and hit a little baby cut and try to get it somewhere deep out in that fairway somewhere. Let's give it a shot and see what we can do. Alright everybody, here we are on the 8th hole. So, unfortunate bog on the last hole. Man, that's just gnarly. But, what are you going to do? It's the number one, right? So, whatever. But this hole, so 358 yard or so I got on the GPS, par 4. So, I mean, pretty wide open here. You can miss a little bit left and a tiny bit right. But, yeah, you really, I mean, you got plenty of room out straight to pound one and put it up there a good little ways, which is exactly what we're going to do, save we're in the wind, so, you know, or in, you know, hitting into the wind, right? So that's going to kill it a bit, no doubt. But, yeah, not a whole lot to worry about here outside of that bunker early and to the right. So, I think D sticks to play. I'm going to try to pump one out there, get it a good little ways, and give us, I don't know, probably a pitching wedge, camp wedge in, maybe less, if we can cut this wind even a little bit. So, let's give it a rip, see what we can do. Alright, ladies and gents, so we made it to the 9th hole. Thank you so much for watching another Midgard Golf video. Join us again for the back 9 in part 2 of this 2-part series out here on Pacific Dunes at Bandon Dunes in Bandon, Oregon. So this last hole here for this front 9, 356 yards about, par 4, and it's playing the upper green today. There's 2 greens here. There's a lower one that's off to the left, like behind the stuff over there. And then there's the upper one that you can actually kind of see from here, all the way in the distance, that waving flag. And the upper one is the one that we're playing today. So, I mean, it's more or less a blind tee shot. I mean, you've got fairway left and right. Oh.
Nicely done.
But, yeah,
spot on.
ain't entirely sure which way I want to go. So, I'm probably just going to try to pump one out there straight and see what we can do with that. So let's grab that big old D stick, try to get a good one out there. Let's check it out.
Same thing.